Turn stealth on and free this Mudokon.
I'm here to break you out. Follow me.
Tie up this leg. Turn stealth back on and knock out the next leg. You can tie him up if you want. You can use the bouncing binding candy here, but I am trying to save it for later, as we don't need to use it yet. Proceed to knock this leg out. You can tie him up if you want. It helps to keep stealth on, so that the slug below doesn't shoot you while you are going down the trolley.
Wait.
Get rid of this slug so you can save your friend.
Come on, now's your moment.
You show the way.
Everybody, let's get out of here.
He said follow. Let's follow. Let's move it. Hey, who farted?
Again, knock out and tie up the next two slugs. Keep following the path until you reach a tunnel. Complete it in order to progress. Pull the lever and run to the left. Grab these guys, then go left and pull the
Follow
lever.
me. Let's get you out of here.
Get out of here. Said we're free. Hey, it's raining. Still hasn't fight bars.
Waiting for the trolley does take a while, so I suggest following this path to get to the royal jelly.
Come on. You can't give up.
The slicks should come in this order. Now we are up to saving our friends. Definitely loot and grab some rock candy. What I would suggest doing for this part is to leave 2 Mudokons on the bottom right platform. Leave them to the left of the rope. Having them as far left as possible allows them to attack the slugs coming up the rope near them, and sometimes the platform opposite them. Do max out your fizzy pop stock and give 10 to your followers, then restock. Make sure your followers are on aggro. We're then going to leave our last 2 Mudokons up on the top left platform. I found it best to have them to the left of the rope. Now it is time to pull the lever. We are going to want to stand on the bottom left platform and knock out and tie the slugs that come. If you have the opportunity and time, tie up all the slugs that your followers have knocked out. Then quickly get back down to the bottom left platform to attack that slug. Don't stress about pickpocketing them, as you likely won't have time. If this does not work for you, just stay where you are and make sure your Mudokons have enough fizzy pop. Then tie all the slugs up towards the end. This can be more dangerous though if more slugs do appear.
Let's go.
The slugs should come in this order. For this next level, we're going to leave 2 Mudokons on the 3rd platform on the left.
Wait.
Then leave the other 2 on this top platform. Then loot and max out your stock. Do make sure your followers have max fizzy pop stock. To make it easier for yourself, if you have a flare and some brew, start a fire on the bottom platform on the rope. You can do the same for the top right platform, but it is not necessary as it is easy enough to reach and kill this slug. If you don't have the gear, you will just have to keep running and jumping between the 2 exposed platforms. You want to start on the platform where you left the first lot of Mudokons. Tie up the slug and then quickly head to the top right platform to deal with that slug. The same concept applies as last time, just tie up all the slugs that have been knocked out. The slugs should come in this order. I would suggest leaving your Mudokons on these platforms and giving them all of your bouncing binding candy.
Wait. Wait here.
If you still have a flare and some brew, I would light a fire on the 3rd left platform on the rope, just as a precaution. If you don't have the stock, don't stress, because if you need to, you can get there with Abe. Now pull the lever and you are good to go. You shouldn't have to do anything. Just pickpocket the slugs if you choose to. Now, when the Mudokons are all safe, get your friends. Then pull the top lever and summon the birdies. And that is how you save all the Mudokons at the Old Trellis.